You didn't hear this from just anyone. This is Mesmeric Femme, where we talk about feminine psychology, quiet confidence, and the kind of power you don't need to explain. Stay with me. I'll tell you what they don't. Today, we explore the psychology behind what silently kills your aura without you even noticing. Because aura isn't something you add, it's something you stop leaking. Most women think aura comes from confidence, beauty, charisma, being interesting. But aura disappears long before any of that matters. It leaks through habits, quiet ones, daily ones, socially acceptable ones. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to remove, not what to perform, to restore presence, impact, and quiet magnetism. So look, let's begin with the first habit. The first habit that drains aura is over-explaining yourself. This one is everywhere. You explain your choices, your emotions, your boundaries, your intentions, even when no one asked. And it feels polite, it feels mature, it feels reasonable. But psychologically, it drains your aura. Because explanation communicates uncertainty. Not uncertainty about facts, but uncertainty about authority. When you over-explain, you're saying, I need you to understand this so I feel okay. And the brain hears, this person isn't grounded in their position. Mira, aura fades when you narrate yourself too much. Presence doesn't justify itself. The second habit that quietly weakens aura is emotional transparency with the wrong people. This one is subtle and dangerous. You share how you feel, what hurt you, what confused you, what you're processing, with everyone, because you value honesty, because you don't want to be closed off. But here's the psychology. Emotional transparency without discretion turns intimacy into exposure, and exposure weakens presence. Not everyone deserves access to your inner world. Aura depends on selective intimacy. When your emotional life is fully visible, there's nothing left to feel. The third habit that erodes magnetism is constant availability. This one works quietly, but consistently. You reply quickly, you're always reachable, you always make time. And again, it feels kind, it feels warm, it feels right. But socially, constant availability removes anticipation. The brain doesn't value what's always accessible. It categorizes it as background. Look, aura requires rhythm. Presence, then absence. Engagement, then space. Without space, attention collapses. The fourth habit that drains both energy and impact is reacting to everything. You react to comments, moods, messages, micro-disrespect, immediately. And reaction feels honest, but reaction is loss of control. When you react quickly, you signal that the external world is steering you. Aura comes from response, not reaction. Pausing, observing, choosing. Stillness carries more weight than immediacy. The fifth habit that shrinks presence is over-validating others. This one is rarely named. You nod, you affirm, you soften, you emotionally accommodate. You make people comfortable, and in doing so, you make yourself smaller. Over-validation trains people to center themselves, not you. Aura fades when your presence exists to regulate others. Magnetic women don't over-soothe. They don't emotionally manage the room. They let others self-regulate. The sixth habit that quietly removes authority is filling silence. This one feels harmless. Silence appears, and you fill it. You explain more. You joke. You soften tension. But silence is powerful. Silence creates projection, curiosity, authority. When you fill silence, you remove that power. Mira, people respect what doesn't rush to exist. Aura lives in the pause. The seventh habit that exhausts your presence is trying to be understood by everyone. You want clarity, fairness, mutual understanding, so you keep adjusting your message. But aura doesn't come from being understood, it comes from being centered. Trying to be understood by everyone keeps you psychologically scattered. Magnetic women accept that not everyone will get them, and they don't chase alignment. Now, here's the pattern tying all of this together. None of these habits are bad, they're socially rewarded. But they all leak the same thing: self-containment. Aura disappears when your emotions are everywhere, your attention is unlimited, your reactions are immediate, and your access has no structure. Aura returns when you remove excess, not when you add performance. Now, this part matters. Most women don't notice these habits because they're automatic. They live in micro moments. That's why awareness is everything. And awareness doesn't come from thinking harder, it comes from tracking patterns. This is where habit tracking and journaling change everything. When you write, you start noticing when you over-explain, when you react too fast, when you give access out of anxiety, when you leak emotion unnecessarily. You see yourself clearly, and clarity restores control. That's exactly why I created the habit tracker and journal linked in the description. It's not about fixing yourself, it's about observing yourself, so you can remove what drains your aura and keep what strengthens it. If you want a grounded, practical way to embody this presence daily, you'll find it in the link below. Aura isn't something you perform, it's what remains when you stop leaking yourself everywhere, when you stop explaining, when you stop oversharing, when you stop being endlessly available. And what's left is presence. If this resonated, subscribe to Mesmeric Femme. We explore feminine psychology, quiet power, and the behaviors that change how the world responds to you. I'll see you next time.